Hey, it's David again, and I just want to say we are setting up your account now and we'll be done in a few minutes. While that happens, I want to show you how I have come up with some of my most successful t-shirt ideas.
So this is T-Bullseye, and you can see it's not something that got bought in. It's a system I've had developed to hunt out some surefire T ideas as quickly as possible. The ideas I've found using this method have resulted in some really nice paydays. Here's a couple of examples. As you can see right here, this was a very successful shirt that I sold in the past, and this shirt was based on the guns rights topic, which you can see right here, and which you might remember was pretty big a couple of months ago and also very controversial. And that's where you find the really big selling shirts, by basing them off topics and trends that people are already talking about, stuff that's already going viral. Because when you do that, if say you find a meme that everyone's sharing,
like the Ice Bucket Challenge last year, when you find something like that, you know people are passionate about it, because if they weren't passionate, they wouldn't be sharing it. Everyone wants to get in on the joke, and that's where you stand to make a lot of money, just by finding a good trend and releasing your shirt at the right time. Now I've made a load of money from trend-based t-shirts.
And the way I'd find them was to go through Facebook. Let me show you right here, checking popular pages and see how many likes they had. For example, I would type here fitness, and of course you can see here all the popular pages. For example, like you can see how many likes these pages have. Like for example here, Fitness Girls has almost 2 million likes, or Zumba, Fitness Motivation, you know, all these pages, they have a lot of likes. And I'd go to Twitter as well, and I would see what hashtags were popular. For example, I would type here, up here, weight loss, the hash and then the keyword weight loss, and I would check for all the ideas. I would hunt for possible killer ideas for shirt designs, and I would check the trends on the left right here, and there's a couple of good trends. For example, like there was the Zayn from the One Direction. This trend was pretty popular, and it was actually pretty funny because, like, I don't know if you remember the YouTube video where all the girls were crying. So yeah, it was a very popular trend back then. And of course I'd go to Teespring to see what shirts were selling well. For example, I would go here and check the most successful t-shirts. I would check, like here I would spy on different titles. For example, here I typed in fitness, and I would see like the most successful shirts, the ones that sold a lot of units to take inspiration from. But one of the places that worked best for me, even though I never saw anyone else talk about using it, was the Huffington Post. This site, it's incredible, guys. Like, I'd go there and check out their most shared articles, and I'd go into every single category, like as you can see here, all the sections and every single subcategory, and make a list in a spreadsheet of what I found. It worked great, and you should totally be doing it. But you know the Huffington Post. You see, this website right here, it's huge, and with Facebook, Twitter, and Teespring as well, it took forever.
So that's why I ended up creating T-Bullseye. It's an app that lets you dive into all these different places and search for the trends that are active right now in your niche. Right now, I'm the only one using this, but you need to really pay attention here because I'm going to offer you access to this as well. So let me show you how it works.
So we have kept all the interface as simple as possible. No flashy distractions, as you can see here. No menu options you never use. It's focused entirely on finding you hot trends and hot tea ideas. And you'll see here the Huffington Post, Twitter, Facebook, and Teespring. They are all included here in this software. So this is, for example, it's the news section where you've got all the feeds direct from the Huffington Post site, and they are all divided into categories already. So here we have arts and culture, books, college, comedy, crime, and there's usually some great ideas for shirts in there. Let me show you how you can come up with an idea from a story. For example, if I pick up the sports category right here, as you can see, you'll see plenty of stories here. And here's something that might be interesting, like FIFA's other big problem. Like, you probably heard about, you know, the big corruption case that involved some top FIFA officials, you know, and even Blatter, even if he wasn't directly involved, you know, but he was a president. So but yeah, so for example, here's how you can come up with a good idea for a shirt. Like you might want to create, you know, something funny, something related to the this case especially, and specifically Blatter, you know, since there are so many people out there that hate him and don't want him, like, you know, as a president of the FIFA. Many people don't like him, you know, in the soccer industry. So you might want to create, design something related to Blatter. Just be careful to not infringe any copyright and not infringe any trademarks. But you might want, you know, to create something funny at the top. You know, something you might want to come up with a funny slogan on the shirt. And so next, there's the Twitter section right here. And what's really cool here is that you can find what's trending by location. You see, like Atlanta, Austin, Baltimore. And the reason that's so cool is because it lets you find incredibly tight audiences on Facebook, and that means your advertising cost is tiny. We all know the better you're targeting, the better your ads do. And now, for example, we know that if I go here, like for example, people from Chicago right now are talking about Beast in the East, for example. And I mean, look at that. That's like 9 minutes ago. You cannot get that data more current anywhere. And that means you've got a great idea for a shirt right there. And then you got Facebook right here, which is like will line up all the top pages in your niche. All you have to do is search for the term. Like for example, if I type here in the search bar fitness and click search, all the pages, the fan pages related to fitness will appear right here. And for example, I choose health wellness website right here, and you can see all the fan pages right here with all the likes. And this is basically, you know, the traffic. And this is kinda fantastic, guys, because this is like the targeting interest, you know, that you will need for your ads. So this is like vital information. You can see anything here, and you can just look them up even on Facebook directly. So it's a fantastic future. And finally, of course, Teespring. You can find all the most successful shirts for any keyword you choose right here. You know, for example, same example, fitness. I type fitness, I click the search button, and all the t-shirts related to fitness will appear, and you can spy on the most successful ones, you know, and you can come up with plenty of ideas here for your own designs. The amount of times I found a shirt that was already successful and adapted the design for a new audience, or just seen a shirt here and been inspired by it, I can even count. Everywhere else you can find like great ideas, but here's where you find what you know sells, because it already is.
Now look, no one else is using this. It's one of my biggest advantages. But because you're a new customer of T-Shirt Confessions, I'm going to let you in. And if you think about just how easy it's going to be to find hot T-shirt ideas here, ideas that you know people are already looking for, then you'll see just how easily you could make $400, $500 with just 1 or 2 campaigns. You saw before that you can make over $21,000 with this method, and T-Bullseye makes it so simple to do. You can find dozens of trends in a day. So maybe you think I'm going to ask like $197 for access here, but no. Right now, you can have VIP access to T-Bullseye added to your account for just $67. And that's what? 3 test campaigns for shirts. 3 test campaigns that with this software have a much better chance of succeeding. And to prove I'm being totally fair with you, even this deal is covered by the 30-day guarantee. You try it out, you don't like it, you get everything back, no questions asked. The only catch is that this is the only chance you'll have to take this deal. This is my private software, so I'm not spreading it around. What you see here, this is it, your one chance. But when you take it, you'll see something magic. Thousands of keywords, niches, designs, campaigns are waiting for you to switch them on and let the profits roll in. Grab those profits right now by clicking the button below.